who are you, please?
I'm sorry, I don't know how to work this. It's Sharon Aiello. This is her son, Jack Aiello.
Okay. Where is Sharon?
Oh, there you are.
Is she with you?
Yes, she's sitting right here. She's in the video. Can you see her now?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Good afternoon. This is 24P285025. The allegation here goes back to the 16th of November. The ticket was issued at 8 minutes after 11 p.m. The allegation is you were parked in the P7 lot, that's by 6th Street, that you purchased the maximum time, but that you stayed in the lot for 5 hours and 10 minutes. The maximum parking that's allowed in the lot is 4 hours. So you overstayed an hour and 15 minutes. Do you remember what happened then?
Oh, we definitely do. She was with me. I parked her vehicle. We were attending a birthday party for her daughter across the street. We went and paid for our 4-hour increment. I submitted photos there. I came back at 9 o'clock and some minutes to add time to it, and the meter wouldn't allow us to add time. But what it didn't tell us was that it's a 4-hour limit in a 24-hour period. So we didn't realize that you can't add time even though it's less than 4-hour increments. Most parking slots, you can come back before your time is up and add time to it. Now, there was 3 other people in our party that parked in that lot as well. All of us arrived at relatively within 5 or 10 minutes of each other. She did not have the app on her phone, and I couldn't put it on mine. The other 3 members had the app on their phone. They also tried to add time and come back and could not. None of us realized that that 4-hour limit is not just a 4-hour limit that you put down as an increment for payment, but it's a 4-hour limit in a 24-hour period. So I submitted pictures of when I went back to try to pay an additional fee, because we weren't trying to scam out of it. We tried to pay additionally, and it wouldn't let us. And I submitted below that, the screenshot, you can see that it says 4-hour limit, but it doesn't say in a 24-hour period. And then when we got the ticket, we realized from the pictures that you sent us that that ticket actually is gate to gate as well. We did not. So that's why we're contesting it. Yes, we were over the 4-hour limit. We're not denying that. But because of the verbiage that's explained in the signage, both entering the lot and also on the kiosk where you add the time, we weren't aware that it's in a 24-hour period. And also, the 3 family members that were able to put the app on their phone but couldn't add time, no one else got a ticket but my 84-year-old mother. Nobody else in the party got a ticket, and they were all parked in the same lot for the same duration. For the same park.
In a screenshot that shows the words, "You have purchased the maximum time allowed for your vehicle."
Right. Correct. But
and a picture of a sign that says public parking 4-hour limit.
Right. But that does not say, so technically, according to the way that verbiage is, which we were going to do because we couldn't get it to work, we were going to pull out of the lot and pull back in. But I had an extensive conversation with your parking officer, and he agreed that there was some confusion in the way the signage is, that it's a new program. So technically, you can't even pull out of that lot and pull back in and start your time over.
Is that the case, Mr. Ball?
It's the same on the street as well.
I asked Mr. Ball a question.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, Your Honor, we see it a lot where people will exit the lot, enter a different lot, they're able to pay or go from space to space or lot to space. It doesn't limit you to 4 hours in a 24-hour period. It's the first I've ever heard that.
Are you the one that spoke with me earlier? Are you the officer that spoke with me earlier?
I don't believe so.
How would he know that, sir?
So the parking manager that spoke with me, we discussed for probably 40 minutes now, back when I first received the ticket. And if I go from that, if I were to exit that lot and pull right back into the same lot, I cannot park there legally because it's in
Mr.
a
Aiello, that's irrelevant.
24-hour period, he told me.
Mr. Aiello, that argument is not relevant to this. This matter, the car was parked in excess of 5 hours. It can only be parked 4. It can't have more than 4 hours in the lot. It doesn't matter if it's within 24 hours or within 5 hours and 1 minute. The bottom line, this car was in the lot for an extra hour and some minutes. And
Right.
that's the violation.
We couldn't add additional time. It wouldn't allow.
Because the sign said that the most you can do is 4 hours.
But it does not say in that lot. So you're telling me, Your Honor, that I could have came back at the
I'm
4.
not telling you that you could have done anything, sir. I'm telling you what the ordinance reads. The ordinance prohibits parking in that lot in excess of 4 hours.
Correct. For 24-hour period, correct?
It doesn't matter. That's
It does-
irrelevant.
Honor? It does matter, Your Honor, because
Can't
we
be
thought there was a
more than 4 hours.
we thought there was a malfunction in the equipment because
There
it
was a,
wouldn't let us to pay more time.
Sir, to begin with, you wanted to extend the time.
Correct.
The machine wouldn't, and it told you, your screenshot that you sent makes it very clear that the machine said, words to the effect, you have purchased the maximum time allowed for your vehicle.
So
That's it.
right. So what it's telling you is that you can only purchase.
What it's telling you is what it says.
No, it's not. It's telling
You're
you.
adding extra language.
No, I'm not, Your Honor. It's telling you that for 4, you can only purchase 4-hour increments, correct? Is that true?
You can purchase 4 hours maximum.
So if I would have came back after
The
my
hypothetical is irrelevant.
oh no, it's
The
not.
vehicle didn't come back.
It's not irrelevant
The
because
vehicle
we
stayed in the, yes, it is. If you look at the infraction that was mailed to your mother, you will see that that's a picture of the lot where the car goes in and a picture of the date and time when it goes out. They're 5 hours and some minutes apart, and that's the violation. The fine is $20.
You're on. We got to be kidding here, right? So nobody else in my 84-year-old mother. Why is
I
it
think
that? Why did no one else in the party get a ticket but her? Because she couldn't put the app on her phone.
It wouldn't matter if it was the app.
But that's why I'm asking you. It must matter. So let me be clear on this. So next
No,
time,
I told you it doesn't matter.
okay, so let me be clear on this, Your Honor, so that when we come to Royal Oak again, if we ever do, that we make this clear. So in that lot, I could have pulled out at the 4-hour mark and pulled back in and paid again. Is that what the ordinance reads?
Mr. Ball, is that a fair statement?
I'd say that's pretty fair. The license plate reader, if it got his plate, it would have closed the session when he exited the lot. If he would have, as it did when he exited at the 5 hour and
So that's not what your parking
5
lot
hours
manager
and 10
told me.
minute mark.
That's
But
not
once-
what your parking lot manager told me.
Once the plate reader catches the exit, it closes the session.
All right, so let me ask you this so I can be clear so we don't have a violation again. On the street, is it true that it's a 3-hour limit per parking spot?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, so if
unless
I
it's shorter.
at the 3-hour mark and pay again, can I stay in that same spot without a violation?
No,
No.
you'd have to move the car. You would have to move the car, wait for the light to turn from green to white, and then either back into the space or pull ahead into the next space and pay in the next space. But it's not going to limit you to 3 hours and 24 hours or 4 hours and 24 hours.
Exactly. But that's not what your parking lot manager said. He told me specifically.
That's not what you heard from him.
No,
perhaps.
that's exactly
this-
what I heard from Your Honor, because he's the one that told me to contest the ticket for my mother, because that's exactly what he said. You
Well, then why
cannot,
don't you have another talk with him?
pardon?
We're done.